Hi guys, so I'm going to read Fantastic Four number 46. So those who would destroy us, introducing the mystery of the Seeker. The fabulous FF are shocked at the staggering power of those who would destroy us. He's as dangerous as I feared. Seeing that their hiding place beneath the city has been discovered by the FF, the incredible band of Inhumans strikes back, led by a mysterious being known as Black Bolt. He managed to stagger the thing with one blow. Ben, are you hurt?
Only my pride, lady.
Reed signaled me to butt out till we see what Black Bolt can do against Benji, but I better not hold off any longer. Story by our leader, Stan Lee. Illustrations by our idol, Jack Kirby. Inking by our star, Joe Sinnott. Lettering by our letterer, Artie Simic.
Watch it, kid. He's as fast as he is strong. He sidestepped the Torch's attack easy as pie. Maybe those wing gizmos under his arm give him added speed. Well, I ain't gonna clobber him by sitting here. Whoosh!
Then, with one sudden ponderous lunge, the mighty thing grabs Black Bolt's wrist, in a grip which could shatter steel.
You had it, boy. Now it's my turn. Thok. Nice try, tough guy. But this time I'm braced for you. He ain't saying a word yet. I never fought a guy who didn't bend my ear before. This is a pleasure. In fact, I got a hunch he can't talk. Hey, now what do you think you're doing? Rats, he's like a silent daredevil. He cut me off balance with that fancy flip. He's strong and he's fast. What in Sam Hill kind of power does he have anyway?
And the scans were downloaded. I'm so sorry about that. But thanks, Ben. You gave me time to make a quick analysis. The antenna device on Black Bolt's head seems to absorb energy from the electrons around him and convert it into speed and strength.
Good deal. And now all I gotta do is knock that nutty tuning fork of his for a loop.
Careful, big fella. It won't be as easy as you think. Reed, I just realized something. What happened to Johnny? We haven't seen him since he blazed through that wall. You're right, honey. He should have rejoined us by now, if he could. I'm worried. We still don't know who these Inhumans are, what they're after, or what their true power is.
I think I have a good idea, darling. Look, that vapor rising from the rubble behind the shattered wall. It's like the steam from a doused fire. Quickly, Sue, he may need us. I was right. Someone or something dampened his flaming body, and then knocked him out. But he's coming to now.
I hear something. It may be his attacker, striking again. Look out! It's the one they call Triton. But his body, it's covered with scales, like a fish.
We have hidden from the Seeker for years.
We have hidden from the Seeker for years. You will not reveal our presence now.
I have never heard of any Seeker. But if you think you can... What's this? When I hit you, streams of water gush out from your body. No, not from your body.
Curse you. You have discovered my secret.
It's your suit. It's actually a sealed moisture bag. Of course, your scaly body is the tip-off. You need water to breathe, and your suit supplied it. Unlike the Submariner, who can breathe in and out of the water.
But when you ripped his suit, the water spilled out. That means Reed!
It's all right, dear. He's panicking. He has to replenish his supply fast.
Shoo! Out of my way. I must reach the docks within seconds.
But you have not won. Black Bolt and the others will smash you yet.
I can stop him with my invisible force field, Reed.
No. If he's kept from that water, it could be murder. Besides, they've committed no crime yet that I know of. Their actions seemed governed by a dread fear. A fear of someone called the Seeker. Somehow I feel the Seeker must be the key to this uncanny riddle. Hey, again, sorry about that. Sorry. As the mysterious Triton sinks from sight beneath the murky surface of the river, little does the puzzled Reed Richards dream how close he really is to the answer he craves.
Safe at last. And now, wait, coming towards me. It's him. He's found me. Meanwhile, back at the scene of the battle, we find Triton is gone, but there's still Gorgon and all the others, and especially Black Bolt. Reed, what type of beings are they? Are they mutants? No, Sue. They think of themselves as Inhumans, and they may be right. Then suddenly, the girl called Crystal races past. You beasts! What have you done to Triton? Why doesn't he return? Triton! Triton! Good, they're finally coming out of hiding again. Now, Will, you'll do nothing. It's Karnak. Good girl, Sue. You threw up your invisible force field just in time. What? Some sort of barrier which I cannot see. But Karnak will find the weak spot in anything, and then with but one strike of my hand...
Back, Karnak! This is no time for your games. Our safety depends upon destroying the Fantastic Four.
No, Gorgon. Please.
Silence, Medusa. There is too much at stake for us to weaken now. Boom!
Each of the Inhumans is so strong, so dangerous in his own right. How can we ever hope to prevail against all of them? We must, my darling. There's no telling what danger mankind will face from them if we fail. And even as Reed Richards utters his prophetic words, a new and greater menace appears from a different source. By your leave, Seeker, since we captured Triton, may we not end our mission? Invading the headquarters of the Fantastic Four is too dangerous. Anything may happen to us here.
Silence. No one advises the Seeker. The Seeker fears nothing. We shall proceed. My life is dedicated to tracking down the Inhumans. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can swerve me from my purpose. Train your microwave distorter upon their electronic lock. It operates their elevator. It shall not fail us now. My intercity scanner saw them bringing a gigantic winged creature into this laboratory. It could only have been an Inhuman.
Seconds later, we found him, but look at his size.
Fortunately, they have under sedation with some sort of tranquilizer treatment. It shall make our task easier.
I did not know any Inhumans were so huge.
Proceed accordingly to plan. Apply the electrically charged beryllium steel clamps to him.
Truly, I suspect that even these clamps wouldn't hold him if they were not all tranquilized.
Your feelings are of no interest to me, so long as you perform the tasks I order you to. Now stand aside, as I go to the window to signal my waiting cargo carrier.
Seeker, what will happen when they return to find that we made off with their gigantic captive?
Fools! You think that one who hunts the Inhumans, or you fools, you think that one who hunts the Inhumans would fear the vulnerable Fantastic Four? My signal is being answered.
But how did the FF ever get him in here? He won't fit through any window. How will we get him out?
Simple. The Seeker is the means to accomplish anything. Stand back and observe. Our unwitting host must have made some sort of removable wall, but we need not waste time for searching for it. Not while you can simply crystallize the wall molecules with my distorter gun. Fire! Zzz! Enough. I'll complete the job with a simple force blast from my universal control rod. Zzz!
Then seconds later,
be certain the harness is secure. Very well. Now haul away. The rest of you will continue searching for the city for additional Inhumans. As for me, I'll leave with my prize in the cargo carrier.
How will you get up there, Seeker?
Have you forgotten? I need merely apply the power jet attachment to my universal control rod. And the feat is accomplished. As soon as I am aboard, you will head for Destination 4, where Triton is imprisoned.
As you command, Seeker. Meanwhile, in another section of the city, an unrelenting, no-holds-barred battle continues to rage.
If that nutty gizmo on your head is what makes you strong, like Stretcho says, here's where I clobber it, and your head with it. It feels kind of spooky fighting someone who don't talk back at you, but I ain't gonna lose any sleep worrying about it. Using them corny wings ain't gonna help you, Silent Sam. I'll swat you down like a blind mosquito. That's it. Just come a little bit closer, chum. Whoop. That's it, Black Bolt.
Show the insolent braggart that in your power exceeds that of any human. Nimbly, almost effortlessly, the silent inhuman evades his slower, more ponderous foe.
If we was playing leapfrog, you'd win hands down, you blamed jumping jack. Ha, but we ain't playing leapfrog, and I knew you had to land sometime. Now I'll load that blasted pipe. I won't need it for what comes next. I hate to do this. In a way, I almost admire the guy. I'll pull a punch a little. No sense in hurting him any more than I have to. Even though I held back a little, I still wumped him hard enough to stop a rhino. What in blazes is he made out of? If only he'd talk. If he'd say something. I almost forgot what we were fighting about. Look, why don't you settle down and let Reed Richards talk things over with you? Okay, mister, I tried. If you think there's still a chance from you by grabbing my arm, you sure got another thing coming.
He's too strong for you, Black Bolt. There's only one thing to do. You must use your master blow.
Master blow? How corny can he get? Hey, what? Huh? Where'd that come from?
It's not possible. No living being could remain standing after Black Bolt's master blow. He totters, but he does not fall. Strike again, Black Bolt. What is wrong? Why do you not? Your antenna, it's flickering. Your electron charge is used up. I must get you to safety till you can absorb more energy.
Woo! Whatever that master punch of his is, he ought to patent it. I feel like I'd be booted around by the Hulk. Hey, hold it, sonny boy. You don't expect me to let you two take a powder like that, do you?
You have no choice in the matter. Lockjaw, come to Karnak.
He popped clean out of nowhere. Personally, I like dogs, but this one's ridiculous. Anyway, no oversized four-legged paperweight is going to stop me.
But Lockjaw suddenly seizes a heavy steel girder in his enormous mouth and... Hold him there, Lockjaw. Do not let him go. Repeat, do not let him go.
I got something to say about whether I stay or go, Charlie.
However, though his massive strength enables him to bend the heavy girder like a pretzel, the orange-skinned powerhouse finds,
I can't yank it out of his mouth, no matter what I do. No wonder they call him Lockjaw. Well, if I can't get it away from you, I'll push you and this steel splinter out of my way.
But by now the torch is fully revived and dry after his sudden drenching. Uh-oh. Looks like Blue Eyes could use some help. Don't strain yourself, big buddy. I'll get you free as soon as I flame on! A few heat blasts will confuse Lockjaw, while one high-intensity fireball melts the girder. How's that for service?
Not bad, kid. It's about time you made yourself useful around here.
And as the fleeing Lockjaw turns the corner and we find... Reed, how much longer will Gorgon keep us off balance this way? By stamping that awful foot of his? I don't know, honey, but he's only doing it out of fear. They think we want to hurt them. So long as we're safe in your force field, we'll let him get it out of his system. Perhaps we can reason with them when they calm down.
We warned you not to enter the world of humans, Medusa. Because of you, we'd be discovered. See what your disobedience has brought us?
But you haven't given them a chance. Thoom. Gorgon, Black Bolt's electron charge is spent. We will be without his power for the next few minutes.
No matter. Another few minutes is all we may need. I feel we are close to victory, at last. With the Fantastic Four defeated, our secret will be safe again.
But what about the Seeker?
He has not found us yet. With luck, he never will.
Crystal, what is it? What is wrong? It's Triton. There's no trace of him in the water. It can only mean one thing.
The Seeker. He found him. He's closer than we thought. And Black Bolt cannot help us now. Forget the Fantastic Four. We must leave before the Seeker arrives. He must not find us together this way.
If only Black Bolt's electron power were fully charged. We can't keep running forever. We must.
If the Seeker is this close, even Black Bolt might not stop him.
The Human Torch! I don't want to leave without saying farewell. Where is he? Where is Johnny Storm?
Run, you fool! This is no time for that. Besides, he is our enemy.
No, you're wrong. He meant us no harm. I know it in my heart.
It's amazing. They refer to us as though we're the evil ones, as though we're the ones that pose a threat.
Here comes Johnny now. He seems to be searching for Crystal. I never seen him so agitated, so desperate looking.
Crystal, wait! Don't run from us, Crystal!
Johnny, come back! Don't go after her!
Easy, darling. He knows what must be done, and only he can make the final decision.
Crystal, leave them.
No harm will come to you. Wait! Hurry, kid. They're already out of sight.
I lost them. They know their way through this maze of ruins and rubble. But I gotta find them. I can't let it end this way. Now that I've found her, I can't lose her forever. Wait, there she is, with the others. I wouldn't have seen them, except for that light growing brighter and brighter from Lockjaw's antenna. But what is it? What does it mean?
Suddenly, a strange opening seems to appear, and in the empty air, like the entrance to some mysterious unknown dimension.
We've done it! They'll never catch us now!
No, go again. Take us if you must. But leave Crystal. Give her the chance to live like a human.
Never. Each desertion from our ranks weakens us. We must stay together.
Johnny, I don't want to leave you. I want to stay with you, no matter what, Johnny. Black Bolt, you can help me. Let me remain with Johnny Storm. Please, Black Bolt.
It's too late. He is still weak, and the dimension gap is closing behind us.
Crystal! Wait for me, Crystal! I failed. She's gone. They're all gone. That must be how the dog...
That must be how the dog Lockjaw seemed to appear and disappear at will. His antenna creates some sort of mental, dimensional displacer force.
Call it whatever you want. We lost them. I'll never see Crystal again.
Don't count on that, Johnny. We're going to see this through. There's too much at stake for us to forget about the whole thing.
If you can figure any of this out, Stretcho, you're as smart as you think you are. To me, it's like the kind of dream you have after eating pickles and gooseberries.
They vanished, right before our eyes. But where? Where can they have gone?
I'll find that out, lad. I swear it. I realize now that they are a slightly different type of life, which evolved without mankind knowing it, and they've combined all their inhuman powers for their mutual safety.
The Medusa wasn't some sort of freak, but rather was a part of a strange, unsuspected race. Nobody can tell me that Crystal isn't as human as any of us.
Then where does that nutty Seeker fit in?
That's something else I intend to find out. Minutes later, as the fabulous foursome return to their headquarters to map their future plans, they see...
Hey, look at the size of that hole in the wall. Dragon Man must have taken powder.
Impossible. Not with the amount of tranquilization I gave him.
Then what happened?
Our king-size salamander is gone, all right.
How? Who could have done it?
We'll have the answer within seconds, darling. Ben, did you flip on the automatic TV recorder when we left?
Yeah, I kind of figured that I Spy of yours would come in handy someday. The Seeker is means to accomplish anything. Stand back and observe. The Seeker, so that's who he is.
Quiet, Ben. I don't want to miss a word of this.
You can simply crystallize the wall molecules with my distorter gun. Now!
So that's how he did it. Okay, now I know what we're up against.
Whoever or whatever he is, he must have a dazzling array of super scientific weapons in his arsenal.
I don't doubt it, dear. But you'll find that I haven't exactly left us ill-equipped myself. My hidden TV recorder also picked up the Seeker's individual heat particle trail. Now all I need to do is activate this special probe, and the heat particles become visible, leaving a trail of writhing light for us to follow. And as Mr. Fantastic prepares to take the sort of drastic countermeasures that only the fabulous FF can take,
We switch our scene once more to find...
You are but the first Triton. Before I'm done, I will have you all.
Never. You never send us back to the Great Refuge. We want to remain here. We want to live free.
Such talk is treason. Your place is not among humans. You must be disciplined. Add the fluid of darkness to Triton's watery cage. Let him remain, so that until he vows to offer no resistance. And now I must expect the other captive. He is still unconscious. Good. Have you completed the tests?
Yes, and they prove conclusively that he is not an inhuman, merely an artificial android life form.
Then dispose of him. He is no further interest to me. I seek only the Inhumans.
I do not know if any of our weapons can harm him. May we not merely release him?
It matters not, so long as we are rid of him.
But at that moment, following the Seeker's heat particle trail, we find... Get ready for anything! The Seeker is below us! But before they can make another move, the roof opened up! We're being drawn down by some sort of type of suction force. Don't panic. We won't be harmed until they interrogate us.
You are captives of the Seeker. You must not resist.
We come in peace. All we desire is information.
Boy, what Vincent Price could do in a joint like this.
Look, there's a Seeker now.
The Fantastic Four. I know why you have come. You wish for the return of one called Dragon Man. You may have him. He is of no further interest to me. You may join me in my quarters. Guards, maintain your vigilance. Their power is not to be taken lightly. Wait here. The giant creature shall be brought to you.
But why did you take him in the first place? Who are you?
I thought he was an Inhuman, but I learned of my error. I am the Seeker. It is my mission to return escaped Inhumans to the Great Refuge.
It sounds like something out of Grimm's fairy tales. It's no fairy tale, Johnny. It's serious. Deadly serious. But who are the Inhumans? Are they from Earth?
You who dwell here are all the same. You think you are the only race inhabiting this planet. You never suspect that another, more powerful species might share your planet with you. Do you presume to think that Inhumans are the only intelligent life Earth has spawned? Our race dates back to prehistoric days, when we created an advanced, highly civilized society, while humans still hid in caves and attacked each other with clubs. The science of genetics was our greatest interest. We were able, through our use of varied genes, to control evolution, and to direct it any way we wished. We produced many Inhumans, all with specialized, carefully created superpowers. But as the centuries sped by, the ordinary humans, multiplying far more swiftly than we, grew to fear our powers and attacked us on sight. Having no wish to waste our energies in useless battle with primitive humans, our leaders built the Great Refuge to shelter us, to safeguard our supreme species.
Then that's why Gorgon tried to capture Medusa. She had escaped from the Inhumans, and he wanted to bring her back.
Of course, Gorgon, Medusa, Black Bolt, and the others are one of the oldest families. They belong together, always.
But what of the Great Refuge? Where is it?
That you shall never know.
Meanwhile, in another section of the strange edifice, the tranquilizer finally wears off Dragon Man, as a strange, unfathomable brain realizes that he has been shackled. Uncontrollable rage floods through each fiber of his gigantic, artificial frame as he exerts every iota of his awesome power to free himself. Then, as the deafening, nerve-shattering roar fills the vast chamber, he shatters the steel shackles as though they are tinfoil.
He's free, and our shotguns are useless against him. Nothing can stop him. Let him go. Don't stand in his way.
Like a rampaging dreadnought, the monstrous winged creature charges forth, smashing everything in his path.
He'll crash into Triton's tank. We need more help, more guns. He'll trample us all. Stay out of his path. He doesn't even feel our shots.
But then, as the guards deliver a withering barrage of crossfire in an effort to confuse the Goliath, a stray shock blast strikes the water tank in which Triton is confined, and
whoosh! Look out! Thud, thud.
Water gone. Cannot breathe without water. So I have cheated. Seeker at last. Although I die free.
We're too late. Dragon Man is broken loose.
It's what I feared the most. We almost made him trust us. But now since he's been shackled, he'll never let anyone control him again.
Look out! He's going to charge right through us.
Ben, why didn't you tackle him?
I couldn't. Your sis was too close. She might have got hurt herself.
Never mind the postmortems. We gotta take action now. Why are you so concerned, dear? Don't you realize? Dragon Man won't let us tranquilize him again. And if he runs amok in the city, what power on earth can stop him? The end. Next issue. The Great Refuge, one of the most daring, most dazzling sagas you've ever thrilled to. Stan and Jack will bring spectacles galore, and all we need is you. And that's the end of that issue. So, hope you guys enjoy this video. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.